be seen. So we'll see how the buffs that the Levin Sword to Robin will help in this matchup against Wolf.
He wrote the tomes, you mean?
Yes, the tomes, yes. Very nice.
There you go. No, I got your back, Mini Boss. Don't worry now. Pokemon Stadium 2, Kevorkian breaking out the Wolf. Not much of a reader, that guy. And
oh, but that Wolf is getting burned with very strong 2 hits on that fire. Starting off strong statement. Thunder's still trying to find a way in right now. Getting a nice little jab combo, forcing him out to the left, keeping that pressure on, not letting him get a lot of stage advantage, which is what Wolf needs. Wolf likes to parade around, basically like Fox in the previous game, and in this game as well. He does have a little bit of it here, and that's why Thunderstorm's throwing out a couple of those fares. But Kevorkian is moving around them very nice, gains stage control. Thunder quick to respond. Doing those dash dances, gets those grabs, not able to capitalize off the up air. Follows up with a back air close to stage. Thunder responds. It has been tit for tat here, back and forth. But the percentages will tell a different tale as Kevorkian is fighting to stay away from that very dangerous 100, 110% in this game.
And now it's trying to maintain stage control is Kevorkian, gets the grab. Trying to put him into disadvantage, but he's not staying there for long, or at least not right this very second.
Keeping that grounded, yeah, very nice short hops and aerials instead of going commit up into the air. Thunder missing that little confirm, or obviously not confirmed because he missed it, but that little setup off the fire.
Oh,
but gets the Hellfire!
And that's Thunderstorm striking first here in game number 1. Pokemon Stadium 2, and he's sitting at 134%, so this can get evened right back up. But Kevorkian right now, more than content to just kind of chip on damage. He needs to start going for these kills now. Yeah,
but he's not seeming to be venturing off the stage to challenge Thunder's off-stage gameplay. He's letting him get back on stage, which is what Wolves tend to do, and a bounce off the stage with a down air. Not going to be able to claim. Reverses it with a Thunder, but able to snuff it out with the fair. Kevorkian claims a stock on him. We're at 2-2.
And he did well to do that, just sitting at 43%. But at the same time, you're absolutely right. He's only going to win this set if he goes off set, if he goes off stage. He had to rely on Thunderstorm to come up to meet him, and that seems to be the choke point here for Kevorkian thus far. Perhaps why he's at the deficit of almost 70% here.
Very nice fair from Thunder. Again, pressuring Kevorkian off stage where he's not comfortable and keeping it up, using those projectiles at the same time when he's trying to recover on stage. Kevorkian gets ground, but a very nice turnaround hit from Thunder, and Kevorkian is looking in dire straits for this round 1.
Turn around and throw the smash out. Thunderstorm. He's rolling right now, and
just missed the Nosferatu grab.
Yep, no, it is a command grab. Forward air from Kevorkian. He's doing well to get him off stage, but he's relying on Thunderstorm to make these mistakes, and luckily, Thunderstorm obliging. But at the same time, you can't really be doing that in the later rounds of this tournament. This might be good practice for him to go off stage at some juncture.
Right, he might have been thinking that because Wolf is a grounded character, he wouldn't have expected an up air. But yeah, very tense situation here as Kevorkian is turning this around, almost turning, okay. Sorry, getting a little caught up in the moment here.
We all do, man, we all do. As I'm up to 95%, Kevorkian has turned this right around on its head.
Yeah, you see when he's throwing him off in the air, he's doing a pretty decent job at just tracking Thunder's movements. But on the ground, it is a little bit of a different story as more often than not, Thunder has reversed the tables and started to go in the air, but a little bit off-stage gameplay. Let's see if Kevorkian's learned anything. Gives it up a little bit. Thunder reverses with a grab this time around, able to dodge the aerial assault.
Trying to draw out some sort of input, not working. Kevorkian saying discretion is the better part of valor. He's looking for his point to strike, but
here it comes.
He's getting pounded here.
Backed off the ledge twice, let him get, but here's a grab. Throw, no, not going to do it just yet. Got to be able to read these off-ledge options, but he's not going to get it. Kevorkian gains stage control yet again, reverses the tables on Thunder, charged it too much, not going to get the 2-frame.
Oh, he misses on it. Could that have been him missing his shot.
Oh, good DI coming in from Kevorkian. He's got to land on these platforms very, very efficiently. Gets back on main. Uses Zapper to gain some breathing room. Figure out how he's going to approach. Again, Thunder just blasts him away with a jab. 144
here, and Kevorkian brings it back with a kick to the face. And Thunderstorm sent reeling after that one. He'll be down 1-0 here.
Whew, man. That was a very, very nice effort for Kevorkian coming back in that last stock situation. Really trying to make an effort on circumventing a lot of Thunder's aerial attacks, and it did benefit him in the long run. Let's see if he can keep that up in round 3, or if Thunder has found a way to combat Kevorkian's playstyle.
WarioWare for game number 2, and I do kind of like this counter pick at least. Close down the space, but then again, I feel like it almost works against Robin.
A little bit, I'd say. You're giving Kevorkian a lot more platforms to gain some traction instead of just floating in the air. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little scary.
Recovery,
Not gonna lie, but at the same time, I feel like Kevorkian, he was almost relying on Thunderstorm to make mistakes, and that's not the way that you're going to win, generally speaking. And there's no guarantee that Thunderstorm makes those mistakes again. Very smart player.
Oh, yeah.
And although Kevorkian did very well to capitalize on it, that seems to be his game as he gets killed off the side.
Right.
That's probably why he picked WarioWare. But although he did very well to get those kills.
And just a read off that roll get up into a down smash will tie this game right back up.
Yeah. No, Kevorkian has played this game extremely well. There's,
yes.
there's no denying that.
Absolutely.
I do, however, feel like he could be taking initiative on a few more things.
Yes, that is absolutely true. But Thunder, like you said, being a very, very knowledgeable player, enough to make Robin a formidable player both in Smash 4 and this game, has given him not a whole lot to work with, we'll say. And there's a nice confirm off that fire into the up air. Getting those combos like Thunderstorm's known to get. And Kevorkian rolling around stage, yeah, just trying again to find some grounded answer. Trying to keep Thunder on the ground, but Thunder actually using the platforms to his advantage. When he's feeling threatened by Kevorkian, he usually jumps up onto the platforms, as you saw there, but Kevorkian answered with a back air there. But he's actually retreating and trying to gain some composure and some grounding, so he can maybe force Kevorkian up in the air and challenge him that way.
The jabs from Thunderstorm.
See, very nice back away. Not what Kevorkian was thinking, so it gave Thunder, again, a little bit of breathing room.
And the back air is going to take stock number 2 off of Kevorkian. He has a slight advantage, but for how long?
Thunder rolling it. Well, that back air saved him, because that would have been another confirm into another up air, and with Rage, that would have been a lot, but Kevorkian answering right back. 55 damage can be worked with, so we are still pretty much even here.
No, we are, this is not over by any stretch of the imagination. However, those short sides of WarioWare could be coming into play here, and we'll see if Thunderstorm's pick pays dividends, as he'll be looking for every single big hit he can get from here on in. You can tell he's swinging for the fences, but Kevorkian not making it such an easy feat here. Yeah,
and that last little interaction between Thunder and Kevorkian, you saw him use the fire like mid-screen. That forced Kevorkian upward, which is exactly where Thunder wanted them to be, instead of going downward.
And there you go, right in the back goes the sword, and Thunderstorm, he takes this to 1 game apiece.
Get him Liam Neeson style with those bottles for Knuckles.
There you go.
Yeah, I forget the name of the movie for the life of me, but I remember that scene.
You can just call it Knuckles.
Yeah, sure.
Unlike Sonic, he don't chuckle. He'd rather flex his
I chuckle a lot because I like puns, so I know I like this guy sitting right next to me.
There you go.
I hear people naysaying puns on the other side of the computers there, but you're okay in my book.
I appreciate you, man. I'll remember that later on, I'm sure.
All right, hopping on the battlefield here for the final
when
round.
I garner some form of influence, either in Smash or life.
You're doing really well here. I've seen VOD, so.
Well, speaking of doing really well, talk about the adjustment that Thunderstorm made from game number 1 to number 2. A lot less prone to make mistakes, a little bit more cautious, a little bit more reserved, but at the same time, not afraid to go for the option that he needs to go for as we go to Battlefield for game number 3.
Right. You saw him throw out those aerials that made Kevorkian move a certain way or jump when he was off stage, that kept him in the air long enough for Thunder to get these incredible combos off stage, throwing fires and fairs and up airs galore, already at 80%, as Kevorkian is looking for an answer.
Teeing up his opposition and swinging away. Thunderstorm. Oh my gosh, can you hear that in the distance? There's a Thunderstorm a-brewing, and it could be rolling on into the next round if he's not... Wait a second, though. Kevorkian, he's sitting at 124%, but he's not giving up quite that easily. Plus, pretty big ceiling that Battlefield has.
True. And with those platforms, got to be careful, but a quick response off that ledge with the fair. Again, sending Kevorkian off the side of the stage, getting Thunder traction on stage, and pressuring him with the jab yet again on the left side to take this advantage to Kevorkian.
Well parried by Thunderstorm. Oh, he was looking for big damage there. Firing it off. And now he's going to have to find a new means to pile on that damage.
Oh, that double fair. That was really smart because he knew he was probably jumping out of that or he was going to get launched into it anyway.
Cheeky stuff from Thunderstorm. However, Kevorkian comes away relatively unscathed. He still needs to get that first kill. He's still hanging on the stage. I'm not sure I like this, mini-boss.
Yeah. I mean, it is very dangerous to go after a Robin, especially with the recovery that she has. It's very tricky to take down. But if we want to see some legitimate turnaround here, he has to add a little bit more damage off stage to make up for this pretty big deficit. He already has at least 60 damage going in on his second stock. And Thunder is showing no signs of slowing down, even though he's sent off the stage here. Let's see if Kevorkian can turn my words around on me.
Eventually going to get caught in the back with the dash, and Kevorkian takes the first stock, off of Thunderstorm.
Now he's starting to look for these grabs. He does get one here, but I notice him doing a lot of dash grabbing. Seeing if he can get some confirms of his own, maybe. But this is what we want to see. We want to see Kevorkian go up in the air and start to pressure Thunder.
Oh my, and that's 2 back airs, 2 stocks from Thunderstorm, and he has Kevorkian down to his last stock of winner's side if he's not careful. And Kevorkian, perhaps the conservative play is going to backfire on him. And with Robin, you can kind of afford to do that. You do have to take your chances for certain, but at the same time, that you're not a rushdown character. You're not a wolf. You don't need to do that. You don't need to get your damage up close. And he's charging.
Yeah, he's got the recovery of a I don't know what you can call it.
I don't know.
Recovery of Wolverine. How about that?
A magical wizard swordsman?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
I mean, that's what it is.
Oh, he burns the Thunder. Going in on him. Yep, using this opportunity as the Thunder recharges. Finally gets that stock claim. 42 is still a good percentage to be at. And like game 2 sort of wound down, we are still pretty much even yet again.
Tag him with the laser. And chipping away with that nickel and dime damage. There you go, Kevorkian. All of a sudden, we're back at even in terms of percentage.
He still can't pressure off that side of the stage as efficiently as he wants to. Using that side B.
Why is it? Is this knowing the matchup or not knowing the matchup?
I think it would be knowing the matchup and might be a little bit too cautious of risking stocks. But Thunder has just had such command of Kevorkian's movements and just aerial movement as well.
Oh, Kevorkian, however, has Thunderstorm at disadvantage. That was a
great dip away from Thunder, making sure he didn't get another 2-frame hit.
He relinquishes mid-stage control, however, gets it back. Now looking for the down smash. Neutral air will punish Thunderstorm.
Cannot hit that no matter how much he tries. Pressured back. That was a great just raw run-in from Thunderstorm. Able to gain back main stage control. But he was pressured on this this platform and up air. Again, pressured the back air. Will claim it. And Kevorkian takes it 2-1 in a surprise upset against Thunderstorm.
Kevorkian, well done indeed. He had his struggles for certain, but he weathered the storm, and he will take it 2-1.
Again, it was that last pivotal moment on that platform. You saw him challenge Thunder. It's technically up in the air on those platforms. Robin can still get a lot done even on those platforms, but he finally challenged Thunderstorm when he wasn't expecting it and was able to claim the set.